Hello gardeners, my name is Ellen Orabone and I work at Sustainable Food Center as the Grow Local Teaching Garden Coordinator. I am back out in our teaching garden this spring, which is the site of all of our public gardening classes. At these classes we offer participants hands-on experience exploring a variety of food gardening topics. We really offer you the opportunity to grow your gardening skills alongside gardening experts and leave each class feeling more competent and confident as a gardener. Be sure to check out our website, sustainablefoodcenter.org, for all of the classes this spring. So it's that time of the year to get all of your spring and summer fruits and vegetables in the ground: tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, melons, cucumbers, squashes, all those things. But it's also a really good time to start a backyard composting system. In addition to creating really nice nutrient-rich compost to add to your growing plants, making a compost system is also great to keep all of those fruit and vegetable scraps out of the landfill. Compost really only has 4 components. That's carbon, nitrogen, water, and oxygen. Carbon, what we call browns, include things like woody plant parts, dry leaves, stalk stems, even cardboard. And then nitrogen, we call those greens. That includes things like fruit and vegetable scraps, even eggshells and coffee grounds. So we try to keep the brown to green ratio at about 30 to 1. So that's 30 of those woodier plants to 1 of the fruit and vegetable scraps. Water is really important to kind of keep it moist, that compost system moist, but you just want it as wet as a wrung out sponge would be. And then finally, oxygen is needed for all those microorganisms in there to respire and breathe and to convert all of those browns and greens into compost. So hot composting is just one way to create a compost system with minimal effort and really quickly. In a space you only need about 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet. You start to layer alternating layers of browns and greens. So you add your browns, your leaves, your cardboard, anything like that, wet it down with that water, and then you're going to add a smaller layer of your fruit scraps, your greens, really maintaining that 30 to 1 ratio as you add more and more, and water every time you layer. Continue to layer, so brown, green, until you reach the top of that 3-foot area, and then make sure you water it once again. So compost that's too hot though will kill all those microorganisms that are trying to convert our waste into compost, and then compost that's too cold will not decompose fast enough. So you have to make sure that you're turning it every once in a while to maintain that water and airflow inside of that compost pile. Hot compost can theoretically create compost in as quick as 3 months, but it will probably likely take about 6 months to create compost once you make that layered system. In order to talk about more composting, you should come to our class on April 25th. We'll be partnering with Eastside Compost Peddlers and talking about everything that has to do with composting. We hope to see you there.